Hey guys, back with some more Bazaar. Today we are playing some more Vanessa, who I think is really good this patch so far. I've been loving wide weapons, single weapons Vanessa. I do just love the golden income start to stay nice and flexible. I was gonna say, it feels like every time I select that I get a weapons shop to start, but not this time apparently. We'll have a look in Kina though. Kina could have some cool stuff for us. I'll take a Clamourer and a Silencer. I think I'll just re-roll here. I don't think I'm that interested in the Seaweed, honestly. I'm not mad at a lighter either. We could get some funky burn stuff to start off the day. And you know what? I mean, out of all of these, we probably want a Fang, right? We don't really want an upgrade for the lighter. Let's go for Fang Dinglet here. Fang would obviously be our best get. Alright, let's see what we get. Please be a Fang. It is a Fang. Beautiful. So now we just got to stick this in here, get some extra damage on you. We'll go for small items as well. I'll definitely take a Clamourer upgrade. We'll keep Narwhal in the pocket for now. I won't get the reload though. And see, I feel like maybe early on Switchblade is just a little bit better. So we just run something like this. Get 2 quick weapons in here. We throw you in here as well and we just get some scaling going. Would we prefer to have it on the revolver? Probably. Now we might not get the reload, but I think it is still slightly better. Just because we have a chance to crit, so the scaling is usually more meaningful. And I might honestly upgrade the Switchblade here, just for some more damage scaling. It does go to +6, I believe, so that should be really good for us. What are we at here? It is +6, right? Yeah. Okay, so next, we have a fight, dually. I think this is our best board. We just go for some weapons. Would have been nice to have a skill, but we didn't really see anything along those lines, so that's fine. What has this dually got for us? Rocket launcher? I am gonna say that we're gonna be okay here, I think. It's possible that we won't be, but the burn isn't going to stack. And our weapons are just gonna do more damage as time goes on. And see, we get a crit there, so we do get rewarded for having that next to the Switchblade, because that scaling matters even more now. It wouldn't have been close anyway, but that's just kind of the rationale behind that decision making, at least. Let's see. You're on a 2. We'll go for a bronze tier score. We'd love to see something weapons related here. I don't like going for early crit skills. I prefer some damage. I guess we have to take right eye there. You know, not really any other option. We do love to see an ammo item. We don't have a lot of money, but we will take it. So I think our board should look something like this. Get some more damage on the revolver. Does have a low cooldown and that crit chance. We'll go for Colt here. Revolver upgrade, never punished. I don't think I'd go for Manta Shrimp. It does synergize well with the Clamourer. Maybe we just take it as a hedge item. We'll skip here. 4 gold. We've only got 5 left. It's a bit too much for a reroll. A bit hefty. And I think I'll just take the gold here, honestly. Small items do match up with what we've got on the board, but we just don't have any money, so... Now, I don't think we do enough DPS for Borea, so we'll just go to... Who do we want to go to here? Maybe Rogues? Grappa? I wouldn't mind the chance of getting the Junkyard Club just for some extra DPS. Give all of our weapons 6 damage permanently. Would work wonders for our quick weapons. Get a little bit more burst at the start. So I guess what we're really looking at here is just a wide weapons board. We haven't gotten something like Langjean or anything like that to start scaling that. Unless we see a crazy pivot with the amount of gold that we have, we're kind of just going to stick with what we've got for now. And look, after a while it gets good, but only really just before the sandstorm. So we can definitely die a lot quicker than what we're looking at here. We would have loved to have seen some damage skills, and medkit isn't really what we're looking for, unfortunately. We will go for weapons here. We'll have to bypass Tiny Fairy Monster for the chance at a skill, because this is just slightly better. And we'll take this crit chance in here now, stick you in here. That way we get some more crit chance on all of our items. We won't put a friend in though, because that would bypass that crit chance. We will take a Shark Claws though. And we'll sub it in right here. Now we have even more weapon scaling, which is really great for us. There's no reason for us to sell these items yet, so we'll hold on to them. Non-weapon items, not really what we're looking for. Don't really care too much. You know what? Let's transform a medkit. We could get something interesting at gold tier. And you know what? That's actually pretty good. We do have a Clamourer, so that could be really interesting, especially with 2 of them. Effectively doubles it, doubles the scaling, triples the burn. Not really what we're into running right now, but it is still really good. We will go into our fight now. Up against a pig, which, you know, day 2 isn't super scary. But I guess a gold Jabalian Longbow, never mind. That's going to do a bit too much damage for us to handle, I think. Yeah, crit as well. That's overkill. Yeah, that was nuts. Didn't stand a chance against that. Alright, well now we move on to day 3, and you know what? It could be worse. I think we just go for our gold here. We didn't have a lot of money there anyway. So what are we looking at here? We'll go for small items, I think, but for now, what I would like to run is... That is another friend though, so that does negate Pet Rock. So I think what that means is we take Pet Rock out and we just put 2 of these in, honestly, get some slow scaling, and this is just one big hit, because we get 1 slow, no, we get 2 instances of slow, which gives us 2 big hits, I think. So halfway through the fight, that does make it a little bit better. I don't think I'm too interested in any of these items. Piranha is okay, but it's not phenomenal as a weapon. Bayonet is pretty good, however, and I think I'm willing to stick that in here. And we just do some swapping around here, just to make it so on our fastest item, basically. So we get our scaling on our fastest item. Now, Mr. Richardson is interesting here, because we do have a little bit of slow. We don't have any haste yet, but it could be a pivot. At silver, we do have a lot of things we can sell in the future. I don't think I'm willing to take it as a hedge item yet. We only have 2 elements of a mantis shrimp type build, so I'm not really invested in that just yet. Orange Julian on day 3. Is it crazy to get that? Just keep that as a little... as an item to hold on until later. I don't think I'm interested in double barrel that much, but let's go for Orange Julian. Cool, let's do that. We'll skip the rest though, because it's not really worth it to us. And yeah, we'll come here to Eccentric either, right? We'd love to get rigged, obviously. Would definitely be our best get. Let's just kind of look at how this build performs here. So we get 1 instance of slow, then we get another instance of slow. Now this is hitting for 80 and 14 due to the shark claws as well. So we get a big hit about halfway through the fight. And then, I mean, if the fight lasts that long, then it would go off again, but I doubt it. I don't think we actually have that much burst though, which is kind of what we should be about, but we don't have that. So I guess we'll kind of see how that goes. Now, upgrade a bronze tier item. Can't really think of anything I'd want to upgrade. My only thought is maybe we just go wide weapons and ditch these 2. So we just put Narwhal in, or we just put Julian in, and we just sell a bunch of stuff to give it a bunch of damage. I think we maybe try that. We'll go for Quicksword though, because we don't really want to upgrade any bronze tier items. And you know what? Orange Julian, that's great. We can get rid of the lighter. We know that's not going to get used. So what are you looking at now? We're looking at 15. Ambergris might be a good hedge. Because we just are banks, sorry. So we hold on to it, we just buy some aquatic items, get some money, and then we sell it eventually to get a bunch of damage on Orange Julian. So that could be good. And honestly, yeah, weapons, bit of a no-brainer. We have a wide weapons board, so we'd love to see some upgrades here. Butterfly swords isn't that great to me, I don't think. And honestly, I think Switchblade could probably go off the board now as well, right? We just swap it over for another weapon. Something nice and quick. We just swap it in for a Narwhal, maybe? Yeah, I think that makes sense. And we just put this to the right now for that extra crit chance. That way it gets reloaded more. Well, it has more of a chance to reload, because if we put 8% on something else, it would be way less likely than, you know, 28 because of right eye. Now we will reroll here. I don't think I care about that upgrade. Now we don't have much burn. If we had the lighter, maybe we would have run that, but it is a lot of burst damage though. Maybe we could have subbed it out for Orange Julian. Aishma. Aishma? Interesting name. What are we scared of here? Fixer upper busy bee. I don't think I'm that scared though. Yeah, because we're gonna have way more scaling than them. So I think, I mean, actually, let's see. Maybe we could lose, honestly. They're doing a lot of damage and we do have a lot of weapons, so is whenever your enemy uses a weapon. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed B pills. I know that they were overpowered, but it is a shame they did get kind of nerfed into the ground. Okay, what are we looking at here? I think we just stick Pet Rock in as a weapon. And then we just stick you in here as well, just as a little, you know, it's there, right? It exists. Hold on to all of these for now. No need to sell anything yet. And do we upgrade a bronze tier item? I don't think so. Let's just go for a bronze tier skill here. We would love to see perfect weapon stuff. Now, crit might not have been a bad idea since we already have so much damage scaling. Okay, and now we see weapons, which is also really good. Bolus grenade. I don't think we're super interested in ammo stuff right now, although it is probably better than Pet Rock. Sell Pet Rock, let's get a bolus, and we'll re-roll. We do have a lot of stuff to sell. Now you are aquatic, so I want to buy you. Just for ambergris. Because it is technically even. So as long as we're even, it's kind of good for us, because whenever we sell something, we gain damage. Now, what can we sell here? We have 5, 7, 10 gold in our stash, so we can go to medium items and maybe afford a shark claws. But I think I'm just going to take the 80 free health. I think that makes more sense to me. Go for the blood refraider here as well. I mean, if we took on the flame juggler and won, we would have leveled up by the end of the day. However, with a weapons build, you wouldn't win. You need shield, effectively. Okay, so Orange Julian goes off, we get a bunch more damage, and this is when our build really takes off. So we need some kind of way to make Orange Julian go faster, essentially. Could be a pivot into a single weapon build, but we don't really know what we're going to do yet. See, reload is good though. Do we have anything for the docks? Not really. We'll just go to Kingdom here for non-weapon items. There's a lot of aquatic stuff here that we could get. Don't think it's worth buying them though. Yeah, incendiary rounds is interesting, but I don't think it's useful for us right now. And I'm hesitant to re-roll. We'll go for small items, so we do have a lot of small items on board. Slow, when you slow this gains 10 damage, 6 seconds. Hand axe isn't any good. I think maybe we go for Jite and replace Switchblade maybe. We do have a little bit of slow, so it is a bit more scaling. Oh, what did I just sell? I just sold something I wasn't supposed to. I just sold the narwhal. So now we need another weapon. I guess we're buying the hand axe. I think the mantis shrimp dream is over. Let's just sell that and let's get the hand axe. I think, I mean, it doesn't make more sense to have it on board instead of the switchblade. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I guess we're just sticking with this then. Makes the most sense being in between these two, because obviously we run out of ammo on the bolus. I will sell, what are we going to sell here? Let's sell the other mantis shrimp here. And then let's re-roll, because we could get some upgrades here. These are kind of upgrades that I want, honestly. 20% crit isn't nothing. And I do want that revolver, so I think we are willing to sell here. So we just sell all of these. It is a bit of a shame that we lose that adaptability, but I think it's okay. I think we're doing a decent job with this wide weapon board. So I think this here can go in place of you. Now we have a lot more crit chance than the revolver, so that's a ton more damage. Because whenever this crits, we're dueling double, and we have so much weapon scaling on it already, so... But we are up against Vlad Knife, who is also a legend. They know what they're doing. They know how to play the early game. Whenever you see someone of a higher rank, it doesn't usually mean much, but what it does mean is that they know how to play the early game, typically. Okay, so Cutlass with Haste and Lifesteal, they're gonna essentially just, they're gonna outdo us. Because they have the lifesteal, they have the survivability. Never mind. Okay, we got some lucky crits, which is good. That's what we needed to win. They're only minus 36, and we needed that extra damage. So we got lucky. Usually we would lose that fight, because they have the survivability, they still have the damage, And they'll eventually just scale enough where we will just die, basically. Now we can't re-roll here, so what do we go for? We're not doing burn, we're not doing heal. It's crazy, but I guess we're doing arbitrage, huh? Whenever we win a fight against a hero, we gain 3 gold. We have 7 gold. Let's just a small burn item. We'll go to Midsworth. It's probably worth coming here and just checking it out. Now, Crow's Nest is a good item. Calico? Calico over what? Probably the bolus, right? We don't, I mean, but it is the GT scaling though, right? Tough choice. Maybe we take out the bayonet. I think it's good because we do use weapons quite frequently and it has the double crit damage. So we will be scaling it a lot and then it will just put a bunch of damage on the board. Similar to Revolver, but with the double crit. Upgrade a bronze tier item. We can't afford anything else, so maybe we do just upgrade something. Maybe it's the silencer, and we keep it in there. Because there's no point in upgrading the Fang, there's no point in upgrading the bayonet. Or we take a small non-weapon item, which doesn't really mean anything to us. So let's come here and let's just upgrade this guy. Because, you know, it could mean something in the future. Not right now, but, you know, if we pivot to a single weapon build, then it could mean something. Now, Trash Town Mayor and Sabertooth are both good options. We are short on gold, so we could come here. But I really like the idea of coming here and either getting Diamond Fangs or the Shiny Fang. Both of them are really good options. And they are high rolls, admittedly. But they would be stunning on our board, because we are all about wide weapons, so... Okay, so yeah, we need a lot of survivability, I think, because Julian just goes so slow, and he just, that's where most of our scaling comes from. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I think maybe these two are just gone now when you put Bayonet in. We just get a bunch, because this is so quick, so the scaling on Bayonet will be very significant. Oh, and the crit is going to be so quick on that now as well, that's awesome. We'll go to gold tier items, so we do have some stuff we can sell. But we don't really want any of these, admittedly. We don't freeze, so Ice Pick is kind of useless to us. Small items aren't useless, however, but we could go for skills, because we do have a lot of items to sell. I think I'm willing to come here. Now, ammo, I'm not even mad at. But we could go for crit. I think I'd prefer to go for ammo. Let's just sell these 3. They don't really mean anything to us. Yeah, we'll go for ammo. It's a useful skill. Like, it doesn't mean too much right now because we do have enough crit on the revolver, but it'll mean something in the future, maybe if we pivot to an ammo build or something like that. Look, LK bar? Look bar? I don't know. How do you say that? So lots of burn with the sword cane, burning rage on the board as well, so they're going to be doing... They're going to have a lot of scaling on their weapons, especially with candles. So we'll see who gets going here a bit better. So we get some really good timing with Orange Julian here and Shiny Fang, where they're basically asynchronous on Shiny Fang's 3rd go. So it gets to 9 seconds, and that's when Orange Julian goes off as well. So we got a little bit lucky there, but, you know, it was still calculated relatively. We'll go for a silver tier loot item here. Regen isn't that great. Okay, so 1 regen, right? Or 2? Is it 2 regen? Oh my gosh, it's 2 regen. We got that survivability now, guys. We'll go for Mattel here. There are a lot of medium items that would be good for us. Wanted poster is just one of them. Now we keep that in our inventory for the whole game, and we get extra XP. It gives us 6 extra XP, which is really good. The cult is interesting. We would have some weapon scaling and we get a bunch of regen from that dagger. Let's go there. It could be cool. It's a gold though, so 9 seconds. We would get a bunch of regen, which would increase our survivability, but I don't think it's that great. Like what would I replace here? Bayonet? No. I think Bayonet and Shiny Fang are just such a good combo that we wouldn't want to replace it. Now we'll go for Foreman here. The friend skill is kind of irrelevant for us, and whatever they have as well. There aren't a lot here that we would really want as well, I think. I think Forklift could be interesting with something like Shiny Fang, because it does go off so quickly. But we would need tool, apparel, tech, weapon, or friends. We have... For some reason, shark claws isn't apparel, right? That's something you wear on your hand, right? Surely that's apparel. Huh, okay. You know, but we'll take flashing mechanic. We don't have a lot of tools right now, if any, right? But we could in the future. Non-weapon items don't interest us. We'll come here. I think we'll just go for the crit. Iron sharpens iron at 20 gold. I think I'm good. We'll come here for the 25 damage. Gives us a lot of burst early, which is good. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to upgrade anything, but I'm okay with that. We don't really care about the ritual dagger. That can stay in the stash. It's too slow. I'd prefer to have our other weapons on the board. Electric eels is like our antithesis, but they don't have any scaling. So it'll be interesting to see whether we get to the point where we're out DPSing them, which we're going to be doing that now. So I think it's safe to say that we have this in the bag. There we go. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So why do you have crit chance? Okay, I guess it's just what, keen eye and what? Why do you have crit chance? And you, the fangs. Oh yeah, because the Vanessa's amulet. Am I stupid? Vanessa's amulet and keen eye. Ooh, that took a minute. Now silver or lower tier item. Give me more crit. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad shout. We get 10% more crit. We saw how important the crits were there. I mean, I don't think they were super important, but I think we still would have won the game. But I think it was, you know, important enough. I'll come here for the regen. A little bit of survivability and some extra health as well. We don't have anything for docs, so we'll go to JJ just to have a look around. It's none of these. None of those either. I mean, ammo's good. Electric eels is good, but I don't think that's what we want right now. I mean, electric eels and orange Julian should be really good together. Ooh, we take Thug here. Radiant Corsair is busted. He's really, really strong now, as he should be. He is a legendary monster, so he should be strong. But he is too good for us, that's for sure. Okay, so now we do enough damage and we're just gonna burst him down. Yeah, and the crit's no joke. It would have been nice if we could have gone to the ritual event, whatever that's called, and actually give this crit, and it's just an item, give an item crit instead. 8 seconds? Am I crazy with... No, it's not better than Calico, right? Because that deals triple on a crit. Maybe we just take Shark Claws out now? What would that look like? We just take these two and stick them in instead of Shark Claws? It could be interesting. Alright, now here we'll go for small items because we do have a lot of them on deck. So, we get some good upgrades. I think I'd rather have Grape Shot than Ritual Dagger, honestly. It's a little bit quicker. We get some more damage on you. Although we don't get the scaling, right? So this doesn't mean anything, that damage. Until Orange Julian goes off. What we really need is a juggler skill, but for a medium item when you use a small charge of medium. Alright, so I think this is better. We will re-roll here though, because we do have the money. We would like to see some upgrades. Bolus? Does Bolus go back? I don't think so. Okay. What do we want? Hey, slow cooldown items. I think we just go for Mountain Pass here. Yeah, we'll just run that. And yeah, we get an event, which is phenomenal. We would have leveled up anyway. However, this is really good for us. And honestly, Floor Spike would be a really good get. I'd put that on the board over Ritual Dagger, honestly. Now, the only thing is that the Brass Knuckles timing is really bad, huh? Second time it goes off, it's quite good. But, yeah, these two need to be replaced. I think the Brass Knuckles more, honestly. Just because of the horrible timing. Extract, okay, whatever. We'll go for weapon skills here. We're definitely going to take Steel Storm here. Gives us a bunch of extra damage. And now, you can go in here, because the timing is going to be a little bit better. This thing just kind of sucks. And we'll take Shark Claws out as well. Alright, now we're up against Vimata, who's having a very unfortunate run right now. That should be really good for us. Well, we'll see, but Restorative caltrops at how much damage? Do you scale them? You do. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. 10 damage for the fight. I mean, I think we should just outscale them, especially with 200 regen. Yeah, this thing is actually really good. I mean, especially in a drawn-out fight like this. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Like, this is an interesting board. I mean, all smalls used to be insane when you get like an augmented weaponry start. But this is really interesting. Now, we will go to Tatiana, because what we would love to see is a yo-yo. A yo-yo would be phenomenal. You're great for us, actually, because we get gold. Oh, but wait, what other toys do we have? Do we have any? Would we prefer you versus... No, because we have another friend anyway. 4 max ammo for each toy you have. Do we have any toys? No. Unfortunate. We would have liked to take Slingshot. It is a nice quick item. Midsworth? Yeah, they have small items. We'll come here. Haste or slow? We don't slow or haste, really. We will re-roll here because he does have small items. Could have some good gets for us. He doesn't, though. That's fine. Steelstorm was an amazing get here, because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 28 more damage on all of our weapons, which is really, really good to see. Dr. Vortex is who we want to go for, I think. We don't have a lot of effects, though, so we could just go for Bouncertron and aim to get, you know, when your weapon gets used, adjacent weapons gain more crit, which could be really good for us. Yeah, let's go for Bouncertron. He's more relevant for us. Yeah, something like Sharpened Steel, and then some of the weapons he's got on the board are good as well. Wouldn't take Sundera. Probably wouldn't take Katana either, honestly. I don't mind just having all smalls. And yeah, see, we get the regen, 157. The timing on it is really good, obviously, because you go off at the same time that Ritual Dagger does. So the timing is really good for that. Okay. What do we get? Laser Pistol. It's probably not good enough to get run on the board, I think. We won't take the 4 gold. We'll take a loot item. We'd love to see some cooldown. But you know what, regen, whatever. Whatever, man. Sell you, sell you. It's just weapon scaling. We'll go for Mattel here. Figurehead is interesting, but I think it's silver tier. It's not good enough for us. We will re-roll here, though, and have a look around. Could be something that we're missing. Sea Shadow's decent for the cooldown reduction, but don't think it's worth it. Bronzer tier item upgrades. No, we will come here to Andy. Probably would have come here anyway, to be honest with you. Now, custom scope is good for a single weapon build, but not for multiple. Jute is interesting, but we don't have any slow. So we'll come in here. I mean, a bayonet upgrade, sure. Why not? Just give me the 5 extra damage, I guess. These kind of suck for us. We don't haste, we don't slow. This goes off before Orange Julian, and then takes forever to go again, so it's not great. Okay, a friendly fish. I'm gonna guarantee you this guy is not so friendly, because he's gonna attack me, and he's gonna want to hurt me, and it's gonna be really sad. It's gonna make me really sad. Well, that makes me really sad, yeah. Okay, this is crazy. Okay. I mean, I'm just hoping that we have enough damage. I think our regen should work wonders for us here. Yeah, 168 regen. They're not poisoning enough, really, to impact us at all. And then our regen is about to go up again, so we're not worried on that front. And we're good. Awesome. So yeah, Orange Julian and Ritual Dagger are actually a really interesting synergy just because of the timing. That's really cool to see. Okay, so how much is our piggy bank at? That's what I'm interested in. What are we looking at here? 5. So we're looking for 7 value on that. So we'll come here. 6. So we need 1 more, really. Don't care about any of these. Don't care about any of these either. Okay. We're going to level up at the end of the day, which is good as well. We'll take Bazaar Con. So now you're worth 7. Let's do this. Now we're going to get a bunch of value on Orange Julian. I don't know really why we're holding the suppressor. We probably should get rid of it. The silencer, sorry. Okay, now, enchant an item. I think I want to do it on Vanessa's amulet. Now, we could go for poison, which would be good with something like toxic just for the scaling. But I think if randoming would be better. We'd love to get something like haste, honestly. Shiny is amazing, though, because we do just get double crit chance bonus. So 60% crit on all of our items is phenomenal. I don't think we beat Ferris Khan, and I don't think we'd care, really. So maybe we just come here to Blood Reef Captain, and that's just a bit better for us. I think we have a weapon, so we would just get 5% cooldown reduction. We don't have a vehicle or a tool, though. That's the only thing. So you see there with the crit, we got 400 regen, so we're looking real healthy. And then we crit again. And yeah, I mean, Shiny Vanessa's Amulet, pretty great. I'd love to see it upgraded so we go up to 80. Flagship is obviously a great item, but not for our wide weapon board. And I don't think we're super interested in a large item as well, so let's just get a weapon. I mean, a trebuchet is good, but not for us. We will go for tools though. Maybe there are tools that we would want and that we're missing. Dive weights is obviously good, but we just want as many weapons on board as possible, so we won't get it. Shovel is interesting. I'll pick up the shovel. It's good for the econ. It does cost a lot right now, but we do have plenty of money. Not really interested in any of these though. Fishing rod is obviously good. You can get piranhas and stuff. And so is this, but I don't think it's phenomenal. Hulls Bengal. What are we looking at here? Hulls Bengal. I mean, is it too much to ask for to just get big ego? Because all we're really missing is literally survivability. What am I looking at here? Oh, Ray build. Cool. Let's see if it's good enough. Oh, wait, but they did slow you. It's good enough. Awesome. That's actually really cool to see. I haven't seen a Ray build in a long time. People don't run it now. I saw people running it not that long ago, like maybe patch before last, but I haven't seen it recently, so that's pretty cool to see. Stopwatch can go. And see what I mean? 8 gold back already. Throwing knives are a good item, but not for us. Scope is also good, but also not for us. Grenade is great for the burst, but we aren't really looking for that. We will take you for a bank, because when we buy aquatic items, we'll get value. Question is 3 value, so we should have bought that seaweed. We will go for weapon skills here. We do want to see maybe an upgrade to Steel Storm or something like that. However, 20% chance to crit is phenomenal, and we're going to take that. Because now we're looking way higher on our crit chance. We're going to go for weapons here. We want to see some upgrades. Now, we have to question whether Butterfly Swords is worth it. What would we replace? I still don't think it's good for us. Just because the timing of it with Orange Julian is so gnarly, you know? Hand axe, no. Musket, no. Piranha, no. I mean, the timing isn't terrible on Piranha, and it has double crit, but I think I would prefer Calico just for the guarantee. We'll go for Awakened District, though. I think we should do enough burst damage to deal with them. So after 9 seconds, you take 13. You do get hasted, maybe, but we should do enough. Well, we're not going to do enough damage right now, but as soon as Orange Julian goes off, we'll be fine. Okay. I mean, you know what? I'll admit, it was lucky. And it was lucky again. It was really lucky. Okay. You know what? It doesn't get a lot luckier than that. Down to like 50 HP each time. Alright. Balcony, you know what? It's good for the econ. I'm not mad at that. Now, haste slow and cooldown items, I don't think I'm that interested in. Gumball machine, I'm not interested in either. So you know what? We'll just come and have a look. There could be something we're not thinking of. And holsters, maybe, is that thing? It doesn't matter though. Because we have to wait for Orange Julian to go off anyway, right? So let's not get it. I don't think we're interested in any of this either. Okay. Bazaar we are interested in though. We will take Bazaar. Now we get our level up, which is amazing. Gold, not interested in. Let's just get a loot item. We'll get regen again. It's not actually a regen build, man. I just want them to know that. Okay, midnight crash. Oh man. Okay, so we take way too long to start. That's our downfall, is how long we take. Obviously, as soon as it goes off, it's good. If is the big word here, because you do have a lot of cooldown reduction. So you're going to go off a lot quicker than us. That's a nasty freeze, but you also froze you, so we're going to get our regen. And that regen, you can see, is putting in work. See, the defense is amazing as soon as Ritual Dagger goes off, but it got really dangerous before Orange Julian and before Ritual Dagger went off. So we need haste, we need a way to go faster. And it's not holsters because we don't want Ritual Dagger to go off before Orange Julian. It doesn't do anything, 30 regen. We will come here to aquatic items because if we see some small stuff, we would take it. Tzidian Dagger? Nope, thank you. See, this is good, yeah, because when we gain money, we gain damage. Okay, so we want to buy cheap aquatic items. These aren't cheap, though. We need some cheap ones. I'm not mad at that. And I'm not mad at Cove either, actually. So let's get both of you. And maybe we just sell Ambergris as well. So Cove is an amazing pickup for us here because we can sell it and get a bunch of damage all at once. We'll go for small and medium items here. We can get some upgrades for some stuff. I don't think it's Pet Rock though. We don't really care for that. Don't really care for Narwhal either, to be completely honest with you. Although, is it better than Grape Shot? Doesn't really matter, right? I guess it is better than Grape Shot, just damage-wise, purely. And this might, I mean, it's not going to run out of ammo because we have so much crit though. Doesn't really matter. But you know what? It's a way for us to gain money, right? So we just do that. It does more damage as well. Sure. I mean, we beat Awakened District once. Can we do it again? Technically, we should be able to, right? Because we have more health. So in theory, it should be better. In theory. But we'll see. It could be worse. For all intents and purposes, honestly. Okay, you haste. So yeah, we're looking a lot healthier now. Need you to go again, please. Yeah. A lot easier. Okay. Now, we don't care about anything here apart from Soul of the District, because it literally just gives money to our Orange Julian. Yeah, see, balcony, not that great. We are going to take Orange Julian upgrade here, though. A crit upgrade, though, could put us at 100. I think I prefer to just upgrade Julian and just get that damage quicker. I think it makes a little bit more sense. That's our win con, is Julian going off. Obviously, the crit matters as well, but I think it matters a little bit more this way. Okay, we'll go to Julie here. He has some pretty great small weapons, honestly. Ooh, that makes it really interesting. We definitely want you. We can charge Orange Julian nice and fast now. We don't destroy an item, but Hacksaw is really interesting. We won't take Atomic Lock here either. This is kind of what we're running. We can kind of recreate an old video now. So now what do we go for? Let's just make it like this first of all. So what do we sell here? Bayonet? Or just Narwhal or something along those lines? Maybe Calico? The Calico timing is pretty horrible, right? So maybe we just stick that in here. Won't sell it yet because we don't need to. Let's just try that. Kina. Aquatic items, we don't have many. So we won't get it. We will re-roll. Don't know what we'd really be looking for, but... Okay, so now we have some pretty interesting stuff. Because we do have Orange Julian, we have our Shiny Fang, which will charge it very quickly. So we should have a lot... Our scaling should be a lot quicker. Let's just take a look at how this works. Hopefully we don't verse Thanos and we actually get to see how it works. We're versing Thanos. We're not versing Thanos. It's not actually that crazy. But it is going to kill us, right? Because the damage is good enough. You really want that regen really a lot quicker. Obviously it wouldn't have made a difference having Calico on the board. I think this is just significantly better. Okay, we do get our random enchantment. If it's damage, it's stunning. Although haste is really good, I think. And we just stick it on fiber optics. So whenever Shiny Fang gets used, we get haste. something. Let's do this, because I think it's haste an item for 1 second or like 2 seconds or something. Let's have a look. Haste, when you use your leftmost item, haste your rightmost 1 second. So that's actually even better, because we get specific haste on Orange Julian, which increases our scaling even more. Brill. Bayonet. We may as well upgrade you. That's good. We will re-roll here, because we do have loads of small items on the board. Dive weights, not crazy about. Ammo items, we could get an upgrade for Revolver, but it's not that deep, honestly. Do we just go for some chocolate bars here? Philosopher's Stone, interesting. Let's sell you, let's sell you. We have 2 fights left, so we do still do get some value out of Wanted Poster. Go to Colt, I guess. Not really caring about any of it. Boulder's interesting, but not for us. We're running wide weapons. We will take Void Colossus here, and as long as you don't get destroyed, Julian, we should be fine, in theory. So see how fast that damage goes on now? Perfect. Get a bunch of crit. And then we also just have a bunch of damage as well. Nice. And like, Steel Storm doesn't matter anymore, so we're not really concerned about the amount of, you know, weapons on our board. Let's sell you. We'll go for Diamond Tier Skill. Reduce the cooldown. These suck, because we don't have large weapons. So we'll just reroll. Tough, huh? Tough. I mean, maybe we poison somehow and we get some more crit, I guess. I think it's the best option. We'll go for skills, though. More ammo? Prefer to reroll here. When you use a friend, burn 3. Do we have any burn skills? No. These don't matter as well. We're getting really unlucky with our skills, huh? We'll go Aerodrome here. We have the money to have a look around. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. Honestly, don't care about you either. We do care about you though. That's decent, because now we're gonna have some scaling. That's actually pretty good. And we'll put it on Fang. Let's just put it on our quickest item. Well, actually, we should have put it on the Bayonet. That was a bit stupid. But anyway, we do get a little bit more crit now, so it should go to 100 relatively quickly. And I think now, do we sell the Cove now? Let's just do it. May as well. Okay, XY Blur level 13. We have a level on them, which is good. We have crit. We have lots of scaling. We got haste on Julian. Let's just pray it's good enough, man. I just want it to be good enough. Heavy submersible charge with 1000 damage on Orange Julian. I want to be honest with you, Blood, it's not looking good. Yeah. Okay, but, well, it wasn't the ending that we wanted, obviously, but it was still really cool, honestly, to see a build like this not quite go all the way, but it almost got there. Shiny Vanessa's Amulet giving us a lot of crit. Turbo Fiber Optics means that with the Shiny Fang, Orange Julian is going off real quick now. And obviously our timing wasn't as good in the last bit, but obviously it doesn't matter. We're not surviving 9 seconds anyway, so that perfect timing on these two is kind of irrelevant. Like, you just get the damage anyway and you have to go off. So yeah, this guy just got, you know, a better enchant than us. Obsidian. And he put it on Orange Julian. And that's all that mattered. To be completely honest with you. You know, if we got the regen, we might have stood a fighting chance, but we didn't even last 9 seconds, so you do what you can. But yeah, it was a fun run. It's nice to see wide weapons and all small kind of be relevant again. So yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.